I just wanted to share a very quick story today about a friend of mine, shall we call her Angela, that's her name, who's recently gone self-employed, and she's realised that it's not quite as simple as she was expecting it to be, because she's come to the conclusion there's just so many plates to spin, so many things you have to do, so much that you have to keep in mind to make it all work properly. And that can come as a bit of a shock to many people who've been career employees when going into self-employment, is that you do have a lot to contend with. It's not just as simple as rocking up and suddenly expecting the world to buy what it is you have to do or you have to offer. It's what Michael Gerber in his book The E-Myth called technicians with an entrepreneurial seizure. People who are good at their jobs and think they can do a better job and earn more money when they go self-employed, but without fully understanding how much is involved in running yourself as a small business. It can be overwhelming. There is a lot to do. When you're an employee, you're a part of a machine, which is a business or a civil service, an organisation, etc. And your work is typically given to you. When you're self-employed, you have to go out and work for the work before you can even deliver it and then get paid. And so there are far more considerations to self-employment than there are being in employment. And I'm not demeaning either way. Being an employee can be tough. Being self-employed is tough. In my view, being self-employed is the best way to work. There is a huge amount of freedom to it. You get to choose the 12 hours a day you work. But it's not as simple as a lot of people seem to think. There's just a lot to it. When you're self-employed, you have to go out, you have to sell, you have to do marketing, and that's even before you've done any work and got paid. And that's where a lot of people seem to fall down. There's just so many plates to spin. Now here's the point of what I'm trying to make here, is if you do go self-employed, you're looking at self-employed, get some advice, learn as much as you possibly can about what you're doing and how to implement it, how to make it happen as you can. And when you start, put all your effort right up front into getting those first few customers. Work hard at getting those first few customers, simply because that will be the momentum that you need to get cracking and get on with your business. Without customers, you've got a badly paying hobby. So that's where you need to put all of your efforts. But also remember that it's tough. And if you need to talk to somebody, get help, get support, talk to people who've been self-employed, get their advice, get their input, learn from them. If they've been doing it a while, they're obviously doing something right, because to be honest, people do drop out of self-employment at a surprising rate because they realise it's not quite as straightforward as having a job. Because like I said, when you're in a job, you are part of a machine, which is a business or an organisation. When you're self-employed, you are the machine. You have to be every single part of it. So, two quick takeaways. Research and learn. Learn as much as you can, as fast as you can about being self-employed, if that's where you're going to start, and get help. And even when you're self-employed, get help as well. Bookkeepers, VAs, support, get help. You can't do everything yourself. When you get some momentum, you shouldn't even try. But that's it. Got any questions, please talk to us. And if you need help with any kind of marketing or organising your business, or talk to us, come and visit us at aucklandbusinessbuilders.co.nz. We're here to help. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.